Good morning, everybody. It is time once again for the Lorcana Coffee Hour, so grab a cup of coffee and play a little Lorcana with us on the Pixelborn client here. Okay, so this morning we are we're playing with a little bit of an aggro deck. So I don't normally play aggro. I find it to be less inspiring than some other things. But today we are playing with it a little bit just to break it up a little bit, just to have some fun. So, because again, it's supposed to be fun. So we're going to stay on the regular ladder, I think, today. We're going to be playing this Amethyst and Steel aggro deck here that I've got. I'm 3-0 with this deck right now, so it seems like it's working out okay. It's pretty aggro-licious, so we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I noticed that like everybody on the ladder was all aggro, so I was like, you know what? I might as well like hop on the aggro train here and see what happens. So let's get cracking. Like most aggro decks, I'm going to want a bunch of low-cost stuff to open up with the hope being that I can flood the board early and just get so much nonsense out there that the other guy can't do it. With this deck here, also trying to maintain a little bit of control with the, it has a little bit of removal in the form of Strength of Raging Fire, but really this is an all-out, balls-out sort of aggro deck, this one. So there's not a lot of, like, it's got some Amethyst bouncy nonsense in here, but this is really, like, full-on. This is a full-on aggro deck is what this is. Let's see, greetings. All right. So we're going to ink an Olaf. We're going to play a Chernobog's Followers. Pass turn. Teeth and Ambition that. Look at that right off the bat. See, that's a good response to aggro. I mean, it is. It definitely is. Gonna slow me down a hair. That's okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna ink this Maleficent. Yeah, we're gonna ink a Maleficent. We're gonna play Mr. Smee. Mr. Smee. I know it's Smee, but I keep saying Shmee. I don't know why. It just seems like it needs a CH sound. Mr. Shmee. Could use a bodyguard is what I could use this morning. Oh, and some coffee. Definitely need to use some coffee. Ah, there we go. Oh, Mr. Doc. Well, hello, Doc. All right, so we're going to ink, what are we going to ink here? I don't think he's going to give the dock up for that. So let's go ahead, let's slap down, let's ink a goat. Let's slap down Chernobog's Followers and a Maleficent. And let's quest for 2. So I don't think he's going to take the Smee out for that. I could be wrong, but yeah, I didn't think he was going to take out the Smee. That's the other reason why he went after that with the mini, is so he could get a little card draw. So he's also going aggro. So then let's go ahead, let's go plunk. Boop. 2, 3, 4, 5. Select that. Draw a card. 5. Hey, good morning, GRS 154. This is Amethyst and Steel aggro deck that has almost nothing but creatures. So I'll show you the deck after this. It is just aggro-tastic, that's all it is. It's just straight up an aggro deck. Well, that did not work out. Is he going to give up the dock? No, he's going to Teeth and Ambitions again. Okay. Alright, so then let's go... Let's play another one of these guys. Let's go ahead and let's ink the Fox. And let's pass turn. I probably shouldn't have played him Exerted. He's not protecting anything this turn. That's just someone else is going to fish hook. You know what? Fuck this game. Let's try that again. Yeah, I'm already screwing this one up, so let's try that again. Clearly should have been paying a little bit more attention there. But I'm not on the hardcore ladder, I'm just on the regular ladder, so my concern is not as great. So, okay. Let's try this again. I usually don't play aggro decks, to be honest with you. I don't find them to be as fulfilling as some of the other things, but that's all I've been encountering on the hardcore ladder lately is aggro or Steel Song, so I thought maybe give it a try. Play a little aggro-tastic myself and just see how I feel about it. Yeah, you gotta try new things out sometimes. So let's ink a Smee. No, let's ink this Chernobog's Followers. And let's bounce that queen back to his hand. Boop. Ink Goat. Play a Smee. Pass turn. One thing about these aggro matches is that they ought to be a little bit faster. You know, some of the I wasn't getting in. You know, I like the hardcore ladder a lot. It's a lot of fun. The games are certainly more thoughtful, right? They're much more thought out games. Unfortunately, that does seem like it means that it might take you 30 minutes to play one best-of-3 match. And that really cuts down on just my opportunity to just play games. And I kind of feel like more than anything I need at this point, if I'm going to be more competitive, is just to play more, right? I just got to get more play under my belt. So without that happening, I don't know that I'm actually ever going to improve at this game at all. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to, I think we're going to kill that queen is what we're going to do. Let's kill the queen. Let's bounce the Smee. Let's ink one of the Smees. And we'll pass turn. No, we'll see how I like this deck this morning. If I don't like it, we'll switch to something else. Well, 2 points for card draw. See that? Oh, and again, just nuking stuff with removal. Okay, let's ink an Olaf. Let's play a Smee. Pass turn. I think we have as much ink as we're probably going to need now. A guy with the storm range on. He grabbed your swords to one Mr. Smee? He really wanted that thing to die. Alright, well then let's go Arthur and Olaf. And pass turn. Sleepy's Flute. Oh, I think that's going to help me more than it helps him. Yeah, I think that is going to help me more than it helps him. I wonder why he whoops there. Did he not mean to do that? Or is he just being chody? A lot of song people. Okay. Jesus Christ with the singing. Well, he certainly managed to develop a healthy board like that. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Let's, I think we're going to go ahead and quest for one. And let's go ahead, we're going to nuke that befuddle. And let's play another Olaf out here. Just get a little board going. Good God, with the removal on this guy. He is determined that I'm not going to get to anything to play. Yeah, this aggro deck might just suck. It might be terrible. Yeah, I'm not super impressed so far. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Like this is not shaping up the way I was hoping it would. Let's play. Well, let's play another bodyguard. And then let's play Pinocchio. Let's quest for 3. Pass turn. I mean, it really is. You know, Flutes is a great deck. Yeah, he's just... I mean, but you notice how literally every turn he's had massive removal, like, from the beginning. Yeah, this is... He is kicking my ass. Like, there's no way around it. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Like, it feels like I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, this doesn't feel good. Like, this is not a positive sensation playing this guy right now. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks. Yeah, this deck blows. Thank you. Yes, I understand. My deck is terrible. Thank you. Yeah, it went crazy that time. So, alright, so no more of that nonsense. Okay, well, that was not... So that was 2 extremely unpleasant games in a row there. Yeah, that was no fun. Hey, good morning, Trouble. Good to see you, buddy. And, you know, no assumption about your gender. I just say buddy for everybody. So, anyway, let's see. Let's try something else, because that kind of sucked ass. So let's go back to plan. Let's try going back to our Popsicle deck here. So I made a tiny change to this. I was looking for something to replace Judy Hopps because I wasn't really feeling like I was getting any action out of Judy Hopps. So I'm trying something wacky. I put Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor into this deck. It's humongous. I mean, obviously it's an 8 cost, so you won't see it till near the end of the game. But it quests for 4 and it's evasive. So I'm thinking it might be a last-minute pinch hitter for this deck here. So we'll see what we can do. Alright, I think we're going to start off. Let's ink Nana, play Popsicle, draw a card. Okay, pass turn. Got my fishbone, that's good. Gotta get my ramp going. Cursed Merfolk, okay. So let's go ahead, we're gonna play Nana. Yeah, that might be a good choose. Yeah, I was just looking for something to replace Judy Hopps. Like I had 2 copies of Judy Hopps in there, and I just didn't really feel like I was getting a lot of value out of the card. And I was trying to find something that I hadn't already seen. Yeah, see, exactly. Killing Quill and Dime, and also extra special, extra hate for Spellbook Flute. Yeah, that's true too. But again, and so I can see the tech reason for keeping Judy Hopps in there, but I think I've used it as a way to kill someone else's artifacts exactly 0 times. Like it's just never come up, right? Yeah, I've seen people playing with Maui Whale because it can swing into lands really easily. Yeah, so I have seen people doing that. I've not tried that yet. But I was just thinking, like, what's something that was Dime-like? Well, yeah, and you know, Trouble, I've done that, but it's so inferior to Flavisham. And again, I've used it a couple of times for that when, you know, they killed my Flavisham at a really inconvenient time. So how does Whale kill 3 things in 1 turn? Like I don't get that. How in the world does Whale kill 3 things in 1 turn? Maybe I'm dense. Help me out with that one. Because I'm not seeing how that happens. How does that happen? Okay, you pay 2 to untap it. Okay. Oh, so you can do that any number of times. Oh, okay, so it can attack multiple times. You know, I did not realize that. I thought it was a... Okay, all right. So the answer is yes, I was being dense. Okay, that's fine. All right, I gotcha. All right, let's go ahead. Let's ink... Did we already ink something this turn? I think we must have. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's Fishbone Quill the Tamatoa. Let's go ahead and quest with Grandma. You know, for Emerald Steel, he's not really playing a lot of stuff. So he wanted to get that Benja out for the Fishbone there. Let's go ahead and nuke the... What are we going to play here? Yeah, we're going to run Nana into the Cursed Merfolk and kill the Queen of Hearts. We're going to play a Popsicle, draw a card. There's the Flavisham we needed. So we're ink the Fishhook, play the Flavisham, nuke a Popsicle, draw 2. Hey, there he is, brave little Taylor, yay! So, plus I can always ink him. You know, that was the other thing, is he's an inkable card at that size. But no, I'm having a moment here where I'm thinking about putting a dime down. Like, I'm envisioning throwing a lucky dime down, and then having the next turn being able to toss out this brave little Taylor, and then use the dime on him for 4. So, because I've had a couple games now where the dime was really critical to how well things went. I've had a couple games where Lucky Dime was really like the thing that clinched it. So I was hoping to get something that was kind of in that realm there. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the Lorcana Coffee Hour. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So let's go. We're going to ink a Flavisham. we're going to play a Gaston, I think. Well, no, we're going to go ahead. We're going to quest with Flavisham first. We had a coffee and Disney on this channel. Yeah, we do have a coffee and Disney on this channel. Hey, good morning, Go-Go. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hey, I did get your address. I got to put your cards in the mail. I'm probably going to do that today. So, and again, congratulations for winning the first raffle we did. Like, that's a pretty cool thing. All right, we're going to use Medusa to get rid of Ursula. We're going to use Nana to sing One Jump Ahead. And we are going to pass turn. Man, I gotta get us something else where I can keep up with the chat. The other Maui Scarfax. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. Yeah, I like the idea of using whale as like a scar, like a budget scar. That's a pretty cool usage of that. Alright, so we're going to play a Popsicle. We're going to draw a card. We're going to quest with Tamatoa. We're going to pop that Popsicle. We're going to draw 2. Oh, that's 2 Brave Little Tailors. Look at all my Brave Little Tailors out here. So, in fact, he's going to lose his mind when he sees that. I don't even know. Like, I don't think anybody's played. I haven't seen anybody play Brave Little Tailor in this deck before. So I think he's going to be like, well, what is that? All right, definitely want to be prepared in case we need it. Let's swing into Benja. We're going to have Nana keep questing. You got to keep on keeping on, Nana. And then let's go ahead and ink this other Flavisham here, because I want to keep the Mickeys a secret. Yeah, that's going to be bonkers when they come out, because I'll get a Mickey out next turn. I don't even have the dime yet, but that's going to be wild to get the Brave Little Tailor out at 4 questing and evasive. So hopefully, I mean, he's probably got some. I mean, he's got a Prince John here, so he's got to have some discard, but he's probably got some removal in there anyway. Strike a good match. What's he looking for, maybe? Grab your swords isn't going to help him. Everything's got too much body. Oh man, this is great. We got a good like viewership level this morning already. I do feel like I need to turn my mic levels down just a little bit. Maybe to right there. Okay. Oh no, not Medusa. Okay, so then let's go Mickey. Boom. Good morning, Mickey. So we're going to quest for 3. We're going to quest for 1. We're going to quest for 1. And we're at 9. Let's ink the Nana so that we've got enough ink for Lucky Dime when it's ready. And pass turn. Ah, Mickey! This is literally the first deck I've gotten to put this card in. And this is so iconic as a card for the card set. You know, I mean, this was the original D23 promo, was this Mickey Brave Little Tailor. You know, the gold one that they're talking about giving away for the challenge matches is for the Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor. So I'm excited that he's going to see some play here. And 5 body. 5 body's a lot. I mean, he could Zeus this, but that's about it. Other than that, he's going to have to chip away at it. Hey, something fun I want to do today, too, is I want to show you guys, if we have a little time in between matches, I'm going to set my webcam up. I want to show you guys some of my crazy cards that I have from the 90s from Magic the Gathering that are worth, like, an absurd amount of money, actually. So definitely got to kill Prince John. No way around that. Let's go ahead and we're going to get another Nana and another Brave Little Tailor out here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, that's great. 4 lore. That's wonderful. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Evasive. That's really cool. Okay. So what else could I put with a Brave Little Tailor? If I was going to swap some stuff around, what else would enhance this card? I mean, he's a 5/5. He's got evasive. He quests for 4. The ramp deck seems like the one to stick him in. Oh yeah, I have. Oh, you have your OG Mox Diamond. That's awesome. So I was looking at you know the one I'm missing that I used to have. I used to have a. We'll get rid of this Gaston. I used to have a Time Twister from Unlimited Edition, which is about $8,500 now. I have no idea what happened to that card. Like I never traded it off to anybody. It might still be somewhere in a box, and I've just not uncovered it. It's kind of a wild thing. But yeah, that was the one. But I don't know what happened to it. I had it in college. You know, when I was in college, because I was in college from '93 to '98. I had it when I was in college. I absolutely don't know like what happened to it. So it's somewhere, right? I know it's somewhere, you know, but I don't know where. Really need my dime. Don't need that. Kind of need a dime. Oh, dude, I am old, actually. So, yeah, no offense to anyone in my audience who's not old, but I am very old, so. In fact, no offense, I probably have kids that are older than some of you guys. But, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to guess I probably have kids that are older than some of y'all. But no, I wanted to set up, because I was going through last night, and I got some top loaders, because they've just been in the closet for forever. So I bought some top loaders, and I was going through looking at, just looking at stuff, and I was like, you know, so I think like the most valuable card I have right now is I have a near mint Chains of Mephistopheles, which is like an $1,100 card, and the thing is even though I don't have anything that's more than $1,100 now, but I have just piles and piles of cards that range between $500 and $50, right? So I was just going through pulling a bunch of cards out, you know, that were, a bunch of cards that I was like, man, these are really, oh man, okay, so Brave Little Tailor really did the trick there. So that is a good inclusion in this deck. I'm glad I added him. I think he's going to work out with all the ramp for swapping out for the Judy Hopps here. Because, you know, again, I really wasn't getting a lot of play out of Judy Hopps. Yeah, I should edit this because we're not playing aggro anymore. So let's see. What am I? Okay, so this morning I should be accurate. I did win. I did lose those first 2 aggro matches. So we're going to put this down as losses 2, wins 1 before we changed decks. And hey, also just so everybody know, oh yeah, Mom threw it. Oh God, no, not the magic cards, really? Oh, it hurts my soul. Yeah, you know, I had a very similar thing. Okay, so here's where you're going to find out how old I am, right? I had the same thing happen with all of my D&D books because I actually lived through the satanic panic of the 1980s, right? So that thing you saw people talking about on Stranger Things where everybody freaked out because they thought D&D was of the devil. Yeah, I actually lived through that. I had the old D&D red box, and then I had all the other old boxed editions all the way up through Immortal Rules. They had rules to take you all the way up to like level 100, right? And so I had all of them. I had the Expert Edition, the Master's Rules, everything, right? And then my mom saw some stuff on, you know, TV about how Satan was involved with Dungeons and Dragons, and she literally made me get a trash bag and put every fucking piece of D&D stuff I owned in a trash bag and put it out at the curb and toss it. So I have never forgiven my mother for that. Like, never. You know, in fact, I don't think I ever will. But I love my mom, but yeah, that was a fucking appalling. Like, everything about that was fucking appalling. So, but I do have, like I said, I do have some cards here this morning. I got to get my webcam set up, so I'll probably do that while I'm playing this next game, kind of get the tripod set up. So let's launch another one with the dime here. I am loving having the Mickey. The Mickey was a big boost. All right, I think I played this guy earlier with the aggro, and he had a pretty aggro-tastic deck himself with quite a bit of removal. So let's go ahead. We're going to ditch the dimes. Let's ditch the Maui. Let's go for... I find the more that I'm mulliganing for just low-cost entry stuff, really looking for a Fishbone Quill and a Popsicle more than anything else, the better I do. So I'm liking how I got the start here because I've got some I got a 1-drop, I got a bunch of 2-drops, a 3-drop. Could have used a Fishbone Quill, and I'm not too pissed about Gaston because Gaston's fun anyway. So, but yeah, I was going through my cards last night because you know I had an opportunity to kind of go through and like I said, I bought some top loaders. So I was looking at these top loaders, and I was like, well, I should go ahead and put some of these cards in top loaders, and then because I was like, well, look, if it's an $1,100 card, it really should be in a top loader. You know, I bought them because I was like, you know, somebody had put a couple of their enchanted cards, the Lorcana enchanted cards in the top loaders, and I was like, well, those are nice. I should really get a couple for my Lorcana cards. But then it occurred to me, hey, if I'm putting a $150 Lorcana enchanted in a top loader, why am I not putting my $1,100 Magic the Gathering card in a top loader? So I went through last night. I grabbed the list off TCG player because I've got all my old Magic cards are all inventoried. If you haven't done this, this is a fun thing. You can go to tcgplayer.com. If you create a little free profile there, you can actually punch your entire card collection in, and it'll give you like a low, a mid, and a high range sale for all your cards, and you can get a rough estimate of what your collection's worth. So that's pretty nice, actually. I'm glad that, I mean, that's something they offer as like a free service. That's not even, you just got to take the time to put all your cards in. But I did that, and so yeah, let's see if we can get my webcam set up a little bit here. Oh yeah, it's aggro for sure with this guy. So then we are going to need the Queen of Hearts then. So let's go ahead and we're going to ink a Queen of Hearts. And we're going to play Nana, because we'll use Nana to do 1 jump ahead. She'll sing 1 jump ahead for us. I got 2 of those. That should help fend off the problem with not getting a Fishbone Quill this turn. I like 1 jump ahead a lot. I think it's a good card to pull if you don't get a Fishbone Quill, and it's the perfect card to target with Fishbone Quill, because all it does anyway is give you ink in your inkwell, right? But it costs 2 if you've got the Fishbone Quill. It's just a cheap thing to feed to that. All right, see, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to ink Grammatala. We're going to zap the Pluto. And this Nana is going to sing 1 jump ahead. Bam, there we go. And then I don't care if he swings into either of these. That'll be fine. If he swings into the Queen of Hearts, I can go after Doc with Tala and clear him and ramp off her. If he swings into Tala, I get the ramp from her, which is what I want from her anyway. So it all works out. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I might show you guys some of these really zany cards here that I have, because I have a bunch, but they're all like super early cards. Because yeah, I pretty much stopped playing Magic the Gathering around 1998. I didn't buy Magic the Gathering cards again until I got cards for. All right, so how are we gonna do this? So yeah, here's what we're gonna. Well, that's exerted though, so I can't. That won't give me an ink. You know, this deck is my new hotness for sure, Go-Go. Like, this is the one I've been playing a lot. There's 2 that I've been playing a bunch. It's been this one, and then I've returned to the the Emerald and Amethyst Green Bounce deck. I've been playing that one a lot too. Yeah, it's been fun. So let's see. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go Let's go ahead. We'll summon the fish hook. We don't have anything to ink here. We need to keep ramping for sure. So let's go ahead and we're going to swing into dock with both of these guys and clear one of his docks off. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to one jump ahead with her. Because I can use fish hook on her next turn and clear something off that way. And this way I can also get Gaston out next turn. Yeah, this is my new hotness, that's for sure. All right, give me an inkable card. That's what I need. I need an inkable card so I can play Scar next turn. Definitely need an inkable card. Doesn't look like anybody's trying to find me on the phone this morning yet, so that's good. Where was everybody yesterday? Like, there was nobody on yesterday. I think I had like one viewer, maybe two the whole morning. And I played for a while yesterday, but that's okay. Like, you guys just been watching me get beat up anyway. Yesterday was kind of a rough morning. Card-wise. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh good, we did get an inkable card. So we're going to ink Queen of Hearts. We're going to drop Scar. We're going to swing into this dock. We're going to reset. We're going to swing into this dock. We're going to reset. And what's he running? Amber and Ruby. Well, he's not going to have any... all right, and we're going to quest for one. He's not going to have any direct removal then. Like, nothing that's going to do points of damage, so I don't have to worry about taking the popsicle, using the popsicle to take damage off Scar yet. Morning, viewers. Welcome to the Lorcana Coffee Hour. So grab a cup of coffee and play some cards with us. Oh, see, the Prince Eric, that is tricky. That's a tricky one there. So that's encouragement for me to sit on. How many is that? It's going to take 2 off there. That's going to leave him with 3, no, 2. So when he takes 3, he'll lose it anyway, so... What are we showing? 4? Yeah, that's too much. So let's go ahead and we're going to fish hook. Yeah, we're gonna ink Nana because I didn't get a lot of really good. I did not get effective ramp this one the way I'd like. So let's go ahead. We're gonna give Queen of Hearts the extra. We're gonna swing into Scar. Get that one out of the way. Or Mufasa, not Scar, Mufasa. Who are we gonna get? Gonna get a Pluto. Alright, well see, that was a good trade. So then we're going to swing into Pluto, which will allow me to reset Scar again. Scar took no damage. Play Gaston. Draw Flavisham. And pass turn. Lady Tremaine, it doesn't matter because he was going to kill. See, this is ridiculous. Like, this is a mistake on his part because he doesn't need. All he needed to do was kill something with Prince Eric, right? And if he'd killed something with Prince Eric, like he could have removed the other thing. I mean, I guess he was concerned that I was going to run Gaston into him, and then he'd kill Scar or Gaston, but only one of them. But not super worried about that now. I need him to go ahead and quest with that Prince Eric is what I need. There we go. Good. All right, so we're going to go right on into Prince Eric. So that's not going to have any good effect for him. He's going to miss the secondary effect. Let's go ahead. We're going to play a Flavisham. We're going to pop a Popsicle. Finally got a Flavisham out here. We'll play 2. We're going to pass turn. Yeah, here we go. Oh, who's pinging me now? I'm like, nobody's calling, but somebody's calling. Alright, then we're going to ink a Maleficent Dragon. We're going to play a Maleficent Dragon, and we're going to take that Rockstar Stitch out. And Flavisham is going to quest, but we are not going to kill the Fishhook. We're going to use the Fishhook. We want to keep the Fishhook. Now he's way ahead, so if I'm not careful, he might really be able to fuck me up here. Alright, so he's going to feel safe with the Tremaine. It makes sense. Oh, there it is. So we're going to go Lucky Dime. We're going to go ahead and Lucky Dime this guy. We're going to swing into Tremaine. And he's going to be so surprised when Mickey shows up next turn. Maui. Okay, well, that's not great. The Scar's too big. It's going to give him... Okay. So then... So that's two rounds for Scar to get there. That's like 4 rounds for Mickey to get here, so I need something else. So let's go. We're going to have to delay that. Let's draw a card. Gaston, let's play that. Yeah, let's draw another Scar. And let's go ahead and we're going to dime on Gaston. Pass turn. Ooh, it's going to be close. Alright, so we're going to go Scar. Scar v Scar. A little hot Scar on Scar action there. Then we're going to quest for 3. We're going to dime for 3. We're almost there. And we're going to ink a Fishhook. Because now I got 10, so next turn I can drop Mickey. I can quest for... Okay, so what that means is next turn I'll drop Mickey. I'll dime the Mickey, so that's another 8. Even if he kills Gaston. So even if he kills Gaston, I think I've got this next round. So, yeah, I'm really glad I've swapped Judy Hopps out for this card. This is going to be great. Because I don't know that he's got anything that's just going to pop him 2 lore here. Nope. So there we go. All right, here we go. Watch this. Brave Little Tailor. There we go. Look at that. Bam. That's my 20 right there. Pow. All right, good job. Yeah, this was a good... So I'm happy about this because I think this is really helping the deck out a lot. I'm also happy about this because that's a cool card that I don't think sees nearly enough play. I don't know that I've ever really seen a deck that used Brave Little Tailor effectively. But Brave Little Tailor in combination with Lucky Dime is like really clutch, it looks like. Alright, meanwhile, in setting up your webcam world. So have you guys ever played with, Brave Little Tailor at all? Hey, thanks, Gogo. Yeah, you know the thing is Lucky Dime is like the new thing. I mean, we could have eaten the hook with Flavisham. I was keeping it because I wanted to make sure we had enough. Oh, what are we playing? Steal here, so we can keep a Be Prepared. Let's lose that. Let's lose that and keep the rest. All right. Oh, and I get to go first. I got the play. All right. Okay, in that case, we're going to ink a Grammatala. We're going to play a Popsicle. We're going to pass turn. It's Ramp Mania. We're gonna need to out ramp this guy because he's playing Blue Steel. Today on the next episode of Ramp Masters. All right, we're gonna go Queen of Hearts, Little Nana, pass turn. Two popsicles. Two popsicles enter. One popsicle leaves. So let's go ahead and ink a Tamatoa. Hate to ink a Tamatoa, but it's too early not to. Let's go ahead. We're gonna have Nana sing one jump ahead, and I should have just cast one jump ahead and had her quest for a point. I'm in too big a hurry. I gotta slow down a little bit. Okay, he's also got a one jump ahead. I guess the question is does he have a Fishbone Quill? I guess not, because he would have played it. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to play the Flavisham. We're going to crack the Popsicle. And draw two. We'll ink a Nana. We'll quest for one. Pass turn. Ooh, that Robin Hood. I hate that Robin Hood card. Yeah, stupid Robin Hood. You're terrible, Robin Hood. I don't like you at all. Alright, we're going to ink Queen of Hearts. We are going to play a Maui, give him some pause without playing anything else. Let's go ahead and quest for two. Yeah, that Maui's just there to make him think about things. So he's got 2/6 bodies on here thinking next time I'm going to have to choose. But I got a second Maui back there. Now he's going wide. Okay. Ah, man, and it's almost time. It's already almost time for me to leave. This is Mondays and Wednesdays, man. They're unfortunately short days for me. Like I wish I could play longer on Mondays and Wednesdays, but all right, let's go. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and go. Let's go Nana. Let's go Tamatoa. It was a drab little crab once. If only I could eke out one more. So this is why you need the Fishbone. If I could could have eked out one more. I could have played that extra Popsicle. Let's go ahead. We'll kill the Robin Hood. We'll quest with the Flavisham. That Tamatoa is not too spooky yet for him. Pass turn. Oh, I never even ate my breakfast. – You know, I've not tried playing with that one yet. I know that's a popular one, but I have not really seen a lot of good reason for it yet. So now this is a tough. This one's tough. This one's tough because I kind of want to Maui the Flavisham, but he doesn't have any more artifacts. But he's probably got one in his hand that he's sitting on. So let's go. You know, I hate to do it, but we're gonna. But we'll get it back. So we're gonna. Well, we're not gonna get it back though because we don't get the popsicles back if we ink them. Let's ink. Yeah, we're gonna ink a popsicle as much as I hate to do it. We're gonna nuke the beast with the dragon. And then Tamatoa and Flavisham are gonna swing into this Flavisham and clear his Flavisham out. And pass turn. We'll try to get Dime down next turn. What's he Zeusing? Oh, the dragon. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I gave him a little bit of a fit there, killing his Flavisham. Alright, so let's go... We're gonna go Lucky Dime. We're gonna hit the Tamatoa with the dime. We are going to ink and develop your brain. And we're going to quest for 3. We are definitely not popping that Lucky Dime. Although we could, you know, this is the funny thing about it is once you've got the Tamatoa out, you can keep popping stuff out every time you quest, but he just won't quest for a whole lot. He's got to figure out some way to do 7 damage to that Tamatoa, which is going to be daunting. Well, this is why we keep the Be Prepared around, so if he starts Tamatoing too much, we can deal with it. Alright, so let's play Fishbone Quill. Let's play Maui. Swing into Smee. Let's go ahead and quest with Tamatoa for 2. I don't have anything to pick up, so we're going to go ahead and just hit for another 2. And pass turn. Whole new world, yay! Yay! Can you hear my enthusiasm? Yay! I like it. Grab your swords, get rid of the Maui. Makes sense, makes sense. Long came Zeus to get rid of the Tamatoa. That makes sense, that makes sense. Alright, alright. I gotcha. I see where you're going with that. That's only going to put 2 more, 3. So that's only going to be a 5 on that, so... Alright, so let's go... Tamatoa. Well, let's do this. Let's go... let's make him think we're... Yeah, let's go Popsicle. So if I throw Tamatoa down now, he's going to be a 3, 4. He'll be a 4, so that'll take me to 19. That won't quite be enough. But what I can do is I can ink Grammatala. That'll give me 10. So that's enough to play Tamatoa. You know what I need to do? I need to flood the board with artifacts and then just Tamatoa and Dime next turn and I'll have it. Yeah, I'll have it next turn. So let's go 3, 6. There we go. And pass turn. Because there's no way he's going to kill all those artifacts. At most, he might kill Dime. If he's smart, he'll kill Dime. If he can, he'll kill Dime. I don't think he can. I think he's hosed. I don't think he realizes it, but I think he's hosed. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop Tamatoa down, and I'll Dime him, and that'll give me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should give me 7. Oh, but he nuked my Tamatoa. That's okay. No, I didn't have enough. Like I didn't have enough. I didn't miss lethal because I only had enough to get 19. Okay? So there wasn't enough on there for me to get 19, but oh, maybe I could have used Quill. Yeah, maybe I could have used Quill for that. So that's probably true. So let's do this instead. Let's go. We're gonna get Brave Little Tailor down. And we're going to go ahead and Dime him for 19. And yeah. I still think I got it, guys. It's okay. Let's play one more Popsicle. Draw a card. Ink and Nana. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Because, see, even if he manages to clear this Mickey off, I'll just play another Mickey next turn. And I'll do it again. But no, you're right. Honestly, that was a mistake on my part. I could have used the Quill to kill something else. That would have given me the 1 extra I needed to play one more time. So, you're right. No, you guys are right about that. I did let this go like 2 more rounds than it needed to. Yeah, I let him get way too close there. Definitely that's on me. Because I guess if he had any way to put damage on his own guys, he could use Pabby there. No. Yeah, wheel again. He's out of ink though. Yep, there it is. Alright. Okay, so let's see real quick. Let's see about, because I did want to show you guys some of these cards real quick. Alright, so maybe this won't have the nicest presentation, I don't think. Because again, I'm just sort of trying to get this in before I gotta go this morning. Hang on just a minute there. Let's switch over to, where's Twitch Studio? Boom. Oh, that's no fun to look at. We'll look at that in a second. I need something more entertaining for you guys to see. Besides my blinds. Hang on just 1 second. We're almost there. It's construction noises. Insert construction noises here. Okay, so let's take a look at what I was going through yesterday. Alright, so yeah, I was having fun putting these in some top loaders. So this is Chain of Mephistopheles. This is the most expensive card in my collection currently. It's about $1,100, this one, on average. So that's a pretty great card. This is from Legends. You can see there it's got the little broken Doric column there. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Now, of all the cards I used to play with all the time, though, the next one is probably my all-time favorite card. So this is from Arabian Nights, which was the very first Magic the Gathering expansion ever made. This is the Guardian Beast. This was my all-time favorite card when I used to play Magic all the time. This thing made artifact decks like possible. I don't know if you could read the description there, but as long as Guardian Beast is untapped, your non-creature artifacts cannot be further enchanted, destroyed, or taken under someone else's control. Pretty much, as long as you've got this Guardian Bay there, nothing else can affect your artifacts at all. So that was so much fun to play in an artifact deck, or any deck really that had artifacts at all. So this is about, I think this one's about a $600 and $700 card. That's, I think, last time I checked. Hang on. Of course, everything's all jacked up here, so yeah. Let me get this. Can you tell I'm super pro at my streaming here? Super pro. That's me. Super pro. So yeah, so this thing here, this is about, what does this run? This runs, hang on. I do want to say, I think this runs about $650. So I'm just going off of, on TCG Player, they have like a low, a high, and a mid, which is like what people have actually played or paid for cards before. People have paid more than this. The high on this card is like $1,200. I think that's the most anyone's paid for this card before. Or $13.99. That's the most anybody's paid. It goes for about $650 right now. So that's a pretty cool card. This one is another card I got a shitload of use out of. This is an unlimited edition Force Field. So this is a $570 card right here. And this is another one that, man, I just played the crap out of this card. So this is a good example of how, like, I really liked my cards even then. So I played this card in pretty much every deck I ever owned. I played it a ton, and you can see it's actually still in pretty good condition. It's got a little yellowing on the white part, but I mean, honestly, the card's in good shape, you know. So yeah, but I don't know. I was always real particular about how I kept my cards. And another fun one here. This is from Legends as well. This is an All Hallows Eve. This is this is a great sorcery. This is wild. Put 2 counters on the card. Remove a counter during your upkeep. When you remove the last counter from All Hallows Eve, all players take all creatures from their graveyards and put them directly into play. Treat these creatures as though they were just summoned. You choose what order they come into play. So this brings everything out of graveyards because it's All Hallows Eve, right? This card here, $510 for this card. And again, you can see that all my cards, even though this was from the 90s, I mean, look at that top edge there. That's in great shape. That's near mint, really. Not one I played with a lot. I mostly played black and artifacts, but that wasn't one I used a whole lot. Let's see what else. Oh, here's another fun one. This one is a $475 card. This is Mirror Universe. If you've never seen this is fun. You sacrifice this artifact and you swap life pool with the other player. Yeah, this one totally bones the other guy. Once this gets out into play, his incentive is not to kill you, right? Because if he gets you down to 2 and he's got 20, you just discard this and sacrifice it, and it's you swap life. Yeah, this is great. Again, another card I played with all the time, and you can see it's in really pretty good shape, even though this one's from 1994, and I got this when it was brand new. And again, another card from the Legends set. Legends was the first one I bought like a ton of cards for out of a booster box. Now this one is from Antiquities. It is Transmute Artifact. This is another $400. Actually, I was wrong. That All Hallows Eve is that's a $510 card. Or no, Mirror Universe, $475. Yeah, so this is a $410 card. And I have 2 of them. And as you can see, they're both in near mint condition. I never played these. I didn't play a lot of blue, so these were easy to, not. I mean, these are easy to keep in good shape because I didn't ever play them. Then we've got getting a little cheaper here at $260. This is probably the first really crazy card I ever got. This is Word of Command. You can actually look at your other opponent's hand and make them play a card that you want. Make them spend their resources to play one of their cards the way you'd like them to. So this was a fun one to have out. Here's one that I've always been confused as to why it's so expensive. I don't get why this card is so popular. But at $230, this is a Mahamudi Jinn. It's a 5/6 flyer. I guess that's why it's great. I don't know. Like, honestly, no idea why this card is worth so much money. Like, I really just don't see what's so spectacular about it. But, this is unlimited edition, so it is pretty old. Another favorite of mine coming in at $225 is the Cabal Ghoul. This card is fucking awesome. At the end of each turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on the Cabal Ghoul for each other creature that died during the turn and was not regenerated. That's your creatures, their creatures, any creatures. So this starts at 1/1 and it gets fucking huge immediately. It is such a great card. Yeah, I played the crap out of that one too. And again, you can see, like, if you look at the top here, you can see there's a little tiny bit of wear at the top, and the bottom. Yeah, tiny bit of wear at the bottom there. Which is how you know I actually played this card, because I played this card in every black deck I ever had as soon as I got it. Yeah, it's wonderful. Here's one that I got that I never actually played. This is Raging River from Unlimited Edition. That's a $225 card. Allows you to split up the other guy's forces into 2 sides like they're on a river, like on opposite sides of a river, actually. It's kind of a weird one. Coming in at $211, here's Power Artifact, also from Antiquities. Yeah, that's a fun one. Coming in at $175, we have an Unlimited Edition Mana Vault. Played that a bunch. Yeah, that's a very played card as well. Then more from Legends here. We have at $170 an original Black Border Nicol Bolas. This card is bonkers. Yeah, any opponent damaged by Nicol Bolas must discard entire hand. Ignore this effect if opponent has no cards left in hand. He did have a big upkeep. You had to pay a black, a blue, and a red every turn just to keep him around. But at 7/7 flying, that seemed like, totally worth it at the time. Yeah. And and then there's I got some other ones in here. I got like what is this old Unlimited Edition Brain Geyser. Okay, that one comes in at right around $150, right? But as you can see, they're getting cheaper now. I got 2 of these Mind Twists at $145 a piece. These are great. I use these a lot when I was playing black. All right, here's another one that I absolutely fucking love, and I think should definitely cost more than it is. But at $130, Cyclopean Tomb. This card looks amazing. Look at this thing, right? Look at that artwork, that crazy stone eye thing. Little dude crawling out of it. That's fucking awesome. This card here, tap to turn any one non-swamp land into swamp. Yeah, turn a non-swamp into a swamp. And actually, it's not even tap. You just spend 2. Spend a 2 to turn any one non-swamp. Yeah, so this is great. You can turn everybody's other lands into swamps. So the greatest thing here is you get someone that's not playing black, turn all their lands into swamps. Yeah, fun, fun, fun. This one here, Tawnos Coffin, also from Antiquities. You can trap a creature and keep him in the coffin. Just, like, take their big creature and stick him in a box. That's a $130 card. Here's one you see in a bunch of sets. Bad Moon gives all black creatures from play +1/+1. It's unlimited edition, so this one's worth about $125. I got a Jam Days Tome here, which is worth, I think this one's right around $120. Yeah. And then those are all the ones I put into top loaders. I ran into top loaders at this point. Now I also have the enchanteds I have. I put those. I bought the top loaders to put the enchanteds in. So I've got my Kita here, which is cool looking. I got a Shere Khan. They look a lot cooler in the top loaders. I'll give them that. Lady Tremaine. Yeah. Then you got Alice, Growing Girl. That's a cool one. And then of course the big one here. You got the actual Ursula, Deceiver of All, which are great. So anyway, thanks for humoring me on that. I was looking at those last night, and I just had a really good time, like taking all those, taking a little stroll down memory lane, and like looking at those cards. So anyway, hey, thanks everybody for joining me this morning. Thanks for putting up with my, reminiscing there. It was a good time. But anyway, I gotta get going. I gotta go teach. It's Wednesday, so I have to go teach my Tai Chi class for senior citizens. So I'm gonna need to let everybody go. But hey, I want you guys. Thanks for coming out this morning and watching the matches. Go, great to see you back. Glad you were here to take a look at the joy that is the new Fishbone Quill deck, or the new Lucky Dime Popsicle deck. And hey. I'm really happy that I swapped out those Judy Hopps for those Mickey Brave Little Tailors. Now, it may not always be like that. That might be something where, over time, I realized that, that's too niche a thing. But I really thought that was a pretty great way to spend those 2 slots. So, I'm going to let everybody go. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to be back on later this afternoon if I get some time to play a little more. Which I don't normally do during the afternoon, but today I think I've got a window today where I can actually play some this afternoon. So if you guys are looking to watch a little this afternoon, I will be back on then. In the meantime, I got to go help the senior citizens get healthy. Also, hey, if you guys don't do Tai Chi or martial arts, I can only suggest it to you. Clearly, owning a martial arts school, I think martial arts are great. And honestly, as we all age and get older, there's nothing you can do that's probably better for your health than Tai Chi. It's better than aerobics. It's better than yoga. It's better than everything else. So I really encourage everybody to take up a serious study of Chinese martial arts. So I'm going to end my card playing stream by talking about Kung Fu, it seems. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing everybody this afternoon. See you then. Bye-bye.